Hey guys, and welcome to another Cubase tips tutorial video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Arranger track, which is one of my favourite features inside of Cubase. It saves you loads of time when it comes to arranging the building blocks of your song, to finalise an arrangement that you're happy with. So why you would want to use an Arranger track is it's pretty straightforward, really. It's a lot quicker to use than using, the old-fashioned method of grabbing. For example, this is a verse, this is a pre-chorus, and these are two different choruses. So if you wanted to build your arrangement normally inside of Cubase, you'd be like, okay, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, chorus, and I want another verse, so I'm going to click and drag these and, copy it over here, and then I've got a verse. And it can get a bit tedious after a while, and there's the much quicker, more efficient approach is using an Arranger track. So to create an Arranger track, if you right-click here and then go to Add Arranger Track, you'll get this little box. You can colour it if you like. I'm going to colour it red. And what this is going to allow us to do is tell Cubase what is what. So we can draw in a box over the verse and call it verse, and then do the same for the choruses. So if you hold alternate, draw a box in. So we're drawing over the verse, pre-chorus, chorus A and chorus B. Now you'll notice that by default it's A, B, C, D. You'll just keep going through the letters of the alphabet, but we can actually rename these to make it easier for us for when we're building the arrangement. You'll also notice as well that these events, as I've created them, have populated the Arranger events section here in the left window of the inspector. So to rename any of these boxes, you literally just click on it and then go over to the top left here and just say, I want this as a verse. And click this one, say, I want this as a pre-chorus. And then let's say this is chorus A. Whoa. And then this is chorus B. Now to create an arrangement is really, really simple. By default, if I was just to hit play now, Cubase will just play through what I've got here in the main window. But if you use the Arranger track and activate it, you can jumble these up in any way, shape or form you wish without having to touch anything in the main window and listen to your arrangement. So if you hit the the Open Arranger Editor button here, this is much easier to work with than working in the inspector. I like working with this more. To make sure that this is actually activated and it's going to work when we build an arrangement chain, just hit this button here, okay? So let's start by creating an arrangement. Let's say I want my song to start with a verse, and then I want it to go straight into a chorus. And then from the chorus, go back into a verse, then into a pre-chorus, then to play chorus A and chorus B. You'll also notice as I populate the Arranger chain here, it tells you how long each section is, and it will tell you what the final length of your track is as well by the time you get to the end of the arrangement. So it's really, really, really handy bit of information. So if you want to stick to like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you can see here in the Arranger window and move things around. Now, you don't have to just add things one by one like this. You could tell Cubase to play the verse twice by just hitting it in, keying it in twice. And then let's say I want the chorus A to play through twice. I can do that, and I can tell it to play through chorus B twice afterwards if I wish. Okay, you have infinite opportunity to build the arrangement how you wish. Now, when you go to hit play, as long as this green triangle is shown and the counter is green as well in the editor, it's ready to go, and Cubase will play the arrangement chain that we've created. If it's not showing, it's because you haven't got the arrangement chain activated, so you need to turn it on in order for this to work. So when we hit play now, let me just let's just make the verse 1. So if we hit play now, you'll notice that Cubase will play the verse and then jump over the pre-chorus and play the chorus, then come back to the verse and then pre-chorus. By the way, this is just a random track I just quickly did for this video, so pay no attention to how terrible it is. So you'll see how it's it's going through the arrangement chain that we've created. Now let's say we're okay with that arrangement and we want to create a new arrangement. It's pretty straightforward to do. You've got 3 buttons here. One's create new arrangement chain, one's to duplicate a chain that you've already created, and then you can sort of work on it after the fact. And then you've got remove current chain. So whatever you got loaded up, it will remove. So if we hit create new arranger chain, you'll see that the drop down menu now gives us a new chain to work with. So let's just go through the standard verse, pre-chorus, chorus A, chorus B, verse, pre-chorus, chorus A, chorus B, pre-chorus, and then chorus A to end with twice. And you'll see it's about 2 minutes and 16 seconds if we were to do that. Now, once we're happy with an arrangement like this, I bet you're wondering, how do you tell Cubase to then build this into the main window here? Well, it's really straightforward to do. There's an option over here called flatten. And if you open this up, by default, keep arranger track will be unchecked. So what will happen is when we go to flatten this, Cubase will take the arrangement chain that we've created and populate everything here to build that arrangement into the main window. And then after it's done that, it will remove the arranger track. But if you wish to keep the arranger track, you need to make sure this is checked, okay? Otherwise, it will just delete itself afterwards along with your arrangement chains which you've created. Now, you can do this to a current project, or you can create this to a new project, which is also really handy. And then you've got other things like check chains, old chains, and they let you have some more options, which I won't really go through in this video because I just want to keep this brief with how the arranger track works. So here we've got the keep arranger track chain, keep arranger track checked. And what we're going to do now is just hit flatten and then Cubase. Oh, I've actually accidentally, let's try that again. What I forgot to uncheck after showing you was keep current project. Okay, so keep it and flatten it. And now what Cubase will do is build that arrangement exactly how we told it to be. So verse, pre-chorus, chorus A, chorus B, you know, so on and so forth. And now, if you turn off the arranger track, you can also turn it on and off from here. With the song. Okay, so it's as simple as that for building and arranging your tracks. Now, if you're wondering if it copies over automation as well when it does this, well, let's just have a look, okay? So let's say we want to create some automation changes here for the bass. Let's just draw anything in. Now, if we go back to the arranger chain and then go to flatten, yes, it does. All the automation that you have for tracks also gets duplicated as well. So don't worry too much about that. Hopefully you found this video useful, guys. And check out the arranger track. It really is a really good time-saving tool in Cubase. I'm sure once you've discovered it, you'll never stop using it. It's fantastic. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again in another video.